Early in the morning, Lucky 13 and her crew went back up to have another go at Brest Harbor due to yesterday's poor performance. The bombs did good work destroying a ship, the surrounding dock area, and a few warehouses. The right wing and nose took a beating, but the plane got everyone home in one piece, despite a few other planes not being so lucky. Due to poor weather conditions, the recon plane ruled the mission a complete near miss, despite obvious damage to the surrounding area that the crew vouched for. Despite the crew putting their lives on the line and losing a few bombers and a few dozen men, command didn't count it towards Lucky 13's tally. Defiantly, the crew painted a second bomb on their plane, regardless of official record. Welcome back to B-17, the Mighty 8th Redux. We are on our third mission, technically our second, but we don't need to talk about that, and we're heading to Brunswick Bomb Factory. This will be the first pretty difficult mission. That is because we will be entering areas with flak fighters. I meant to say fighters, I'm gonna be real. It's, what, 2:33 a.m.? You always do your best gaming at 2:33 a.m., and yeah, it looks like hell. So these are primary and tertiary targets. These will be where we're hopefully going to hit. And this is our tertiary. More likely than not, how weather's calculated in the game is your primary and secondaries usually have really bad weather, and your tertiary will almost always have clear weather. Why this is, I don't know. It's very annoying. So predictable, but it's how it is. And this route doesn't look too great, if I'm gonna be honest. We will be dealing with a bunch of fighters going into our mission. We do a weird dogleg here just to get breathing room, but then we go right back into flak. Thankfully, it's the thinnest part of this giant flak wall, but I wouldn't plot it too differently if I had to be honest. For our sake, I hope we actually run with the tertiary. It looks like we're gonna get less flights from over here, but only one way to find out. Yeah. Thankfully we have survived 2 missions though, even though one was not counted, but we painted one anyway. I think I'm out of things to say. I do remember seeing in the mission log we would be getting a flight of P-47s. And we are. Here they are. I've touched up on this in the last video. Doubt that any of you've seen it. But I hate these things. I am the P-47 hater. And that's a pretty unpopular opinion among pilots because they love these things. And the reason why is these 8 50 cal machine guns. Pilots would rather have this firepower, and they did not like when these things were taken out of service and were favored over the, well, the the P-38 was favored over these things, as well as the P-51 Mustang. The reason why was the P-38 was a 2-engined fighter. They could speed up and gain more altitude, and had a pretty stout armament that was loaded on the front of the plane rather than the side, so they didn't have convergence issues, making them faster climbing, a little bit more maneuverable, and more accurate. I don't know about range and fuel consumption. I doubt these things would have a worse fuel consumption than a 2-engine fighter, but you never know. I'm sure I'm through some pictures of the P-38, because if I held at gunpoint, if I had to describe what a P-38 looked like to somebody, I'd have a tough time. Speaking of P-38s, we also have one flight of those, probably on a return trip. I would rather have the P-38s before. I trust them more than these things, and if I remember the map correctly, oh man, P-38s are gonna follow us right up until here before they run out of fuel, is my guess. I doubt they're gonna cover us when we get into the thick of things, but, you know, good to be optimistic. They're just about to start entering enemy airspace. And thankfully, our P-38s just scrambled. Here are the P-38s, by the way. Which, they have 2 drop tanks. I don't know how much their fuel rate would be. But I prefer these things. I've never heard that line. Yeah, I would prefer these things over Thunderbolts any day. God, I love these things. They look so goofy. Like, there's just this little bulb here, and this magubular chassis thing, and then the rest of it is just tube and wing. It's such a weird shaped thing. These are such weird looking fighters, but I love them so much. I think they might be my favorite American fighter. Close second to like a Corsair or a Mustang. But I have to go with the goofy looking planes. They get me. That's why I love the B-17 so much. I mean, oh, hi sir. It's just got a clear nose. This stupid clear nose, perfect like plexiglass bubble they have here, might be the sole reason I love this thing. It's what got me into learning about this plane so much. So much so I'm definitely on the spectrum without a doubt. But I don't know. It's a shame Boeing made this. I wish they didn't. Those look like fighters to me. Just 3 dots on my screen, but once they get closer, we'll see what's going to be trying shooting us down. They don't look like they're moving, so that means they're definitely heading towards us. Maybe a bit to the right. We might be spared here, but yeah, here they are. And they're moving fast. Nice, I got some good hits on the first one. I'll be switching to our tail gunner shortly. Oof, yeah, up in a fireball. I could not tell what that was, and fuck. Okay, we only have 4 planes at a time. This might be another flight coming for the rear I didn't spot. Those are 6 enemy fighters heading towards our bomber formation. Damn. It looks like I got some good hits on him. I might actually shot his pilot out. Wingman under here, good smoking. I see some oil coming out of his plane. Put some more into him.
Pilot and navigator. Okay, turn coming up.
I see one off here. I don't know if he's coming in. He is coming for a pass. Those look like underskin wings, most likely Germans. Still have no idea. I think they want... I might have heard a call for 109s.
Pilot and navigator. That's the way. Bandit! 6 o'clock level, coming in! Bandit! Coming in! Bandit! 7 o'clock level! Navigator. Pick up a heading. 1, so 3, 6. Repeat.
I'm just doing short bursts because we only have about 2,000 rounds in these, and these go quick. These machine guns shoot about 900 rounds per minute, and well, 2,000 rounds through the match. We have 2 guns. That's 1,200 rounds per minute, so we can only really hold down the trigger for about a minute and a half. I don't like this. 190s are bad. 190s have 4 20mm cannons and 2 sub-caliber weapons, which are, well, 109s only have 1 cannon and 4 sub-caliber machine guns, so much scarier, but we turned those guys to mulch. And I lost track. 4 kills we just got in like 5 minutes. We're almost a fighting ace. Might even be 5. Damage looks incredibly superficial. A few rounds went to a radio compartment. Doesn't look like too much damage was occurred. Maybe 1 shell landed in our trim rudder here. Really fine.
Bandit coming in. 7
A dresser tail gunner, I will be waiting for them to start diving down and picking them off as they retreat.
Coming in. 7 o'clock level.
Just to give some variety. These guys are shooting probably at the bombers under us, but
7 o'clock level.
this is a few you don't see too often. I always get that wrong. I just ate his tail. Shit. Damn, lost a bomber. Fuck. So these did have 10 crew members. Oh, hold on. We do not have the time. He's down. Are there any more? Maybe one more on our tail. 3 more. Up here, they just popped up. I saw them. Not good. He's in our echelon, too. I think I said chevron last time like an idiot. Definitely echelon. And I think those booms are either drop tanks from our planes, but or more accurately, either the 17 that went down or a few of the ditched planes. Hello, sir. No idea how to lead these. Is he going on a run for it? Good hits, field fire. I think that's a pilot snipe. Nice. What's he doing? I'm not sure what that man's cooking. E-47s look like they're climbing back up to us. And we already lost one. Looks like he took a lot of hits to that fuselage. Looks like they're just grouping up back here. Going for another attack. Our... Oh. 6? I was about to say, I thought those specs were ours, but... I don't know. Our bombardier just went down. I'll have our ready robber ahead to help him out. I think I remember him from... Oh, I'll try that sentence again. This time we're human. I think he is pretty good. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I lost my train of thought. It is yellow. That is pretty severe. Is he fine? Dude, our navigator has some, like, issues. Too high for my guns. They'll do their run and slip down so I can nail them. Please drop down. Fuck, they're coming up. Probably their mistake, though. Fuck me. Emulsified. And our tail, everything's looking good. One should be seeing 2 parachutes if that pilot lived. I don't think he did, though. Grody. I just don't remember our bombardier getting shot this hard. I just must have missed it. Oh. Looks like our pilot might be a bit hurt here. Bomb bay doors look pretty undamaged. Radio operator looks fine. No damage to the waist. Tail is untouched. So we really should only be worried about navigator, bombardier, and lead pilot for the time being. Thankfully, those are only 3 of the most important positions, and we're not halfway through. Hey! Like, that's some neuron activation for a moment, Jesus. Thank God. We're close to our decision point, though. Alright, we just entered our decision point.
Weather at primary target is believed
Yeah,
to be
what did I tell
stormy
you?
with 9
Primary
clouds
target
approximately
is always a
8,000
no-go.
feet.
Guaranteed secondary target. Hello.
Weather at secondary target is believed
Still
to be
bad.
cloudy.
They're
with
right
a
next to
10th
each other.
Cloud at approximately 8,000 feet.
3, 10th cloud, 2.
Weather at tertiary
Yep.
target is believed to be fair. With a 10th cloud at approximately 8,000 feet.
We're not going to be able to get a shot at our primary target. But, blessing in disguise is a shorter run. That avoids an entire flak field. Not too bad. Maybe even like a third. Nice.
Pilot for Bombardier. Roger, I have the plane. Bomb doors, full open.
Sounds to me like we're on the bomb run. And between like the last time you heard me yapping and now, there's been no serious incidents. Our bombardier hasn't gone down again, nor has our navigator or lead pilot. I do think if there was ever a time for any of those mission critical people to pass out and bleed out, would be now. And it's looking like that ominous black smudge is our target for tonight. Today, it's 10 a.m. Or not. Where are we looking at? Here. What has our bombardier sniffed out? Mr. I have holes in my body bombardier. Oh. Okay. I won't be messing with his controls. Now we're way too far out to get a good view on anything, but clouds are looking good. And I'm guessing way over there is where our mission's supposed to. Who's this? They got torn to shreds. Our wings jacked up, and you can see the top of the bolter. It's pretty cool. A few holes in their wing, but yeah, they got stitched up. Our other lead flight's also kind of feeling it. We got very lucky. Yeah, I would not want to meet these guys. Yeah, right here. I don't know what that is. I want to know what that is. We have time. I'm stupid. We have so much time. A marshalling yard. Okay. God. A few holes. Yikes. crosshair here, please. And we look pretty much locked on. Our wind drift is. I don't know. Drifting a bit left? Maybe? I'm gonna bump up our altitude a bit. I think we are drifting left. Or, I have to pull us left, I guess would be a better word, and we're... Oh, good. Yep. Yeah, that's bad. We're silent flak. Loud flak. Silent flak. There we go. Need to get our ambiance. I do remember myself turning down the flak volume. I don't know if this will be better. Of course, preemptively I would turn down the volume 2 clicks. I don't remember. Also, I want to add, we're bombing an oil facility. I would not have taken incendiaries for an oil facility. You would think oil would be flammable, but oil is just engine lubricant, not too flammable by design. So, not what I've taken. I think the oil is for personnel. Would be a horrible thing, but yeah. This is gonna be a bit of a curse approach. Not too good. I think there is gonna be some more stuff over here, but the majority is running tanks and some powers right here. Is where our bombs are. That's why I do think there is some storage right here. Bombs drop if everything's lined up correctly. Shit. I think we just took it. All this is done by computers, so if our bomb really falls unconscious now, the bombs will still drop, I think. Bombs are out. 500s and 100-pound incendiaries. I think we're wide enough. Shit. We will have to deal with that when we get back. I did hear someone cry out in pain. So we're also probably gonna have it down. I'm assuming it'd be someone important because, of course, it's hoping for not. Stupid incendiaries don't do jack. Oh, God, I hate incendiary bombs so much. They against factories. We look okay despite the factory drop. Are you Okay, he's automatically doing it. I was about to say. Don't want to be this guy. And yeah, they did just have chains here for the catwalk. In case you were wondering, this is 100% real. That's neat. As for damage from the flak, a few hits up here, I might have missed those. Our previous inspections we look like we have way more damage in those. Well, a few in our surfaces over here. And a few holes in our flaps. Don't look too bad. We're not good. We're not mint. Oh. Nose has taken a few more hits. Do we have fighters, though? I didn't think about fighters. Other than the 3 ominous specs, there probably are 47s. Which they are. That wasn't too bad. We got worse, actually. There's a lot of... Don't think about it too much. Just don't think about it. Well, we're just about to exit this flak field, which will lead us right into some more airfields. Now these little dots can only spawn one flight of planes, so we're not going to be constantly re-triggering them as we do our run back, but... yeah. We have a few more we have to chunk through. As for ammo, I'll do a quick check. 878 rounds. That is 1 minute of sustained fire from these bad boys. Oh, split in half. That's 30 seconds of sustained fire. Our waist gunners. 1,000 rounds? I don't think they shot at all. Thank you. Our fair bit more rounds. Yeah, usually our tail gunner's the first to run out. Tail gunner and ball turret gunner are pretty common turrets to lose ammo. Damn. Did we come in with 2,000 rounds? 2,500. This is almost full. It has to be 2,000 rounds. Huh, control all these. Hold on. Sorry, it's just. This guy has a few bullet wounds in him. Surprise, surprise! Our navigator finally went down.
I'll pick them up.
Luckily, radio operators here always to take the navigator spot. I meant to say bombardier, but
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
I'm not
I got you.
surprised.
Ease off.
This man's like missing his entire shelf and like set up here. Luckily, our map looks pretty okay. Dude, could you do your job? Something about radio operators always wanting to hop on a gun and feel something.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I got you. Ease off. Where's the turret?
No. It's been very quiet. I think I know why. Works. Is that a flight? Could just be our P-38s. It's our P-38s. he's not coming back up, is he?
All
Oh,
right,
thank
ease up.
God.
Settle down.
Dude.
Be okay. All right. Be okay?
Okay, thank God.
Let me get back to work.
It's a bullet hole in his seat? Oh, poor bastard. Fuck, man. These guys are both getting Purple Hearts, man. We haven't lost our lead pilot yet. He's still chilling despite some suspected bullet holes, but he's a trooper. Luckily for us, unluckily for us, we'll be traversing the flak field shortly. And I think once we get here, we'll probably need some fighters. Try to get some last ditch run back over the channel. Are we so low? Like 700 feet. Lower than we need to be. I'm sure that's fine. Isn't that saying at all? I don't know. You good, man? Okay. The navigator worries me a bit. As you can probably suspect, the flak has started up. I don't suspect we're gonna have any catastrophic damage. It's like I say as we have some sort of mechanical issue pop up. I think some spare shrapnel just jammed our plane here real quick. Honestly, there's no point in just tanking this low damage. I lied about this being like flag. This is please get back on the chin gun. I will ignore the fact you're below average on gunnery. I'll pretend I didn't see that. I should probably check out who our medic is. Okay, our bombardier's very good. These guys are gonna be minus lead out above average on medicine. Above average? Average. So better mech than he's a mechanic. He's lead mechanic. Average? Above average. Okay. Oh, this guy. That makes sense, coming from these gunners. Wild. So he's a medic. He's a medic. He's a medic. I just want to double check, but he's our repairman. That is wild to me. Oh, these lucky bastards just fly above the flag. Those bastards. That spec looks oddly B-17 shaped. And we have a B-17 shaped hull. Yeah, I think we're down a plane. I say confidently not being able to count. We took a pretty gnarly hit on our left wing, right wing. Pretty gnarly hit on our right wing. Few punctured holes here and there. I think a little extra damage in our nose now. A few flecks here and there, and a few flecks in our tail. Our nose still looks pretty beat up. Flight deck isn't any worse. Bomb bay doors, maybe a speck here. Actually, yeah, we do have a few. We actually have a lot of holes in our bomb bay now that I look at it. This is the worrying part. That's a pretty gnarly hit near our radio. Tail looks pretty fine. That just looks like a rubbed off placard. Well, that's the French coast down there. Despite a lot of airfields along our way to escaping, none of them seem to have sent up fighters. I'm going to assume this is from heavy losses from our entrance into Germany. This is still very early in the war. Oh. To get our good friend up. He's been twitchy all day. I think. Yeah. That's wild. I've never had that happen before. I'm kind of like at a loss for words. Just.
I think I'm gonna die if you don't get me to a doctor soon.
He's probably.
Okay, I'm here now. Let me see.
Oh fuck! It's kind of like. Kind of need him for a bit. Why is he spooked? What's this thing? Right, yeah, quiet flight, no planes. Early in the war. We're early in the war, so I don't really know how to deal with the B-17 threat yet. Way deep into the war, in like the 45s, I believe they started arming two-engine fighters with rockets. They would fire into thick B-17 formations, and they would just start blowing these planes to smithereens. Germans would also start kamikazing, attacking, just ramming their planes into 17s on a few occasions. I don't know if those were like propaganda to show how Germany's losing the war so hard.
Come on, wake up, will you? Yeah, I'm okay,
Okay, it's
now.
fine.
I'm okay now.
Yeah, I don't know,
Okay.
but I don't think B-110s are in this game, but those are those two-engine fighters. Again, me from the future show B-10s with their radar schnozzes and their mounted upward cannons and their rockets, other things. I'm sure it looks really cool. Once again, we find our bombardier on the ground, bleeding out, and the radio operator has taken the navigator spot. God, if he wasn't so good at healing, I would have some beef with him, but... Just, like, shake him a bit harder, please. Give him the good old wiggle. I'm not sure how this is, like, above average. Pretty sure I could do this. If, like, some guy was, like, passed out on the subway, I just kind of, like, start wiggling a bit, yelling in his face. I don't think it'd work as well. But I trust him. He knows what he's doing. I mean, check out that squad, man. See, he's fine. We have just crossed over Deanthorpe. The airbase is below us right now, and judging from our shadow, down 3 17s. We saw one get blasted smithereens, but I think 2 more collided and fell out of formation. I didn't see it, but I'm hoping they were just heavily damaged and had to turn back.
Orbit and wait for landing clearance.
I think point is, this will make mission number 2 on the plane. It'll be mission number 3, but you know how it is. I'm hoping for 7 confirmed kills. I've lost count. At least 4. Definitely 4. Mission completed. Totally destroyed. 17 enemy fighters shot down. Unfortunately, we lost 2 17s. One getting torn to smithereens by 20mm cannons by the 190s, and I believe one had a mid-air collision. And only a couple of minor injuries. Somebody got the Distinguished Flying Cross. Goddamn. Vardamar bailed over enemy territory, 9 POWs, 1 killed in action. We lost the Memphis Belle. Jesus. Well, other than a grim ending to that mission, we did pretty good. Seven confirmed kills. Just a little sneak peek at our next mission. Hamburg. That's gonna be rough, but what do I say as a YouTuber? Like if you liked, subscribe if you care. I don't know. Just watch if you're interested. I have like 22 subscribers. I don't know, like, it'd be like mean a lot to me, some random guy you'll never meet or ever see again or ever watch again, so like maybe do that. I'm gonna go now. It's like 4 AM.